Right now at 5, whiteout conditions lead to multiple accidents along I-90.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for watching News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski. Snowy conditions have caused multiple accidents and traffic jams on Interstate 90. A multiple vehicle crash near West Salem blocked a lane of traffic for about 2 hours. All lanes have since reopened. Video from this afternoon shows a major traffic jam in Onalaska. Here's a truck that appeared to spin out near exit 5 on I-90. It's unclear how many people were involved in these accidents or if there were any injuries. We will continue to report on this developing story as more information becomes available. And of course, seeing snow on the ground and more scheduled to be arriving later this week. Let's head over to Bill with the latest.
Yeah, believe it or not, this had nothing to do with the main storm system that we're looking at later this week. This was the Clipper that I was talking about if you were watching me last night or following any of our forecast products that brought snow showers today. And this is a perfect example of how you need to drive for the conditions. Yeah, it didn't last for maybe 15-30 minutes in most spots, but boy, it was coming down at a hard clip for a time and really reduced visibility and immediately sent the roads from dry to very, very slippery. Here's how it looked on our time lapse. We actually had some peaks of sunshine at 9 o'clock this morning. Here's the view at 10:30, a winter wonderland, and as fast as it came, there it went. In fact, the snow's all melted here in downtown La Crosse, even some peaks of sunshine this afternoon. So again, just a perfect example of a snow shower activity that we saw across the region. All right, let's get to the main kind of course of this forecast. Look at all of these winter weather headlines, winter weather advisories, winter storm watches, winter storm warnings in play for the next couple of days. Now, for us, still a winter storm watch. Local timing tomorrow evening 6 p.m. through Thursday evening 6 p.m. All is quiet right now. Again, there's the snow showers from earlier, now well to our east and impacting the Green Bay area with just a partly cloudy sky, and then that moisture off over towards Billings, Montana is the leading edge of the snow heading our way for Tuesday. Current temps upper 30s to lower 40s. No concerns tonight, just scattered clouds and blustery winds. Overnight lows around 15 degrees, but those winds shifting to the northwest 10 to 20, gusting to 35 miles per hour. Of course, I will have all the details on a complex forecast for the rest of this week coming up in just a few minutes.
Looking ahead to it. Thanks, Bill.
Okay.
Back on the news side of things this evening, authorities today are releasing the name of the 6-year-old found dead in the township of Medarie. The La Crosse County Sheriff's Office identified the child as Alexavier Pedrin. Emergency responders were called out to a home on Saturday, February 11th, where they found him unresponsive. They tried to revive him, but he was pronounced dead. The Sheriff's Office investigation into his death is ongoing. A local teen has been located and is safe. 16-year-old Stephen Burrows was last seen on Wednesday. The La Crosse Police Department updated the public on their Facebook page, thanking the community for spreading the word and sharing information to be able to locate Burrows. A Sparta massage therapist charged with 3 felony counts of second-degree sexual assault pleaded not guilty today. 31-year-old Ethan Carls is also charged with 4 other misdemeanor counts of 4th-degree sexual assault. Carls is accused of touching, grabbing, or groping the breasts of his female clients. He worked in Sparta as a contractor at Peak Performance Chiropractic. The state of Wisconsin has suspended his massage license. Wisconsin's spring primary is tomorrow. Voters in the city of La Crosse will be asked to narrow down the 9 candidates for the La Crosse School Board. News 8 Now's Emily Haugen joins us live in studio to explain what you need to know as you head to the polls. Good evening, Emily.
Ken, there are 4 open seats on the La Crosse School Board, so each voter will choose 4 of the 9 candidates in this primary, and that will knock the number of candidates down from 9 to 8. In the past year, the board has wrestled with a budget deficit. One solution proposed was to consolidate the 2 high schools into a new site on the south side. That plan failed in last November's referendum. Turnout for the spring primary is typically low, but after that failed referendum, City Clerk Nikki Elson says more voters could turn out.
You know, there are a number of candidates, so if they're out on the streets getting the word out, it very well could, you know, pull in more interest than what's typical for a February election.
So before and after the referendum failed, multiple groups said the community should have had more of a voice in what happens in La Crosse schools. Now, multiple candidates say they want to help those voices be heard. So I'll go more in depth on the recent history of the La Crosse School Board at 6. Ken?
All right, thanks very much, Emily. And we here at News 8 Now spoke one-on-one with all 9 school board candidates, so you can be informed as you head to the polls. We have their responses to a few questions posted on our website, news8000.com. The school district of La Crosse's latest referendum won't be on your ballot tomorrow, but it will be on the April 4th ballot. If it passes, the 2018 operational referendum will be extended an additional 6 years. The district will host a number of information sessions ahead of the general election, the first of which coming this Wednesday at Longfellow Middle. All community members are invited to attend to learn more about the referendum. What will be universal across every ballot for this February primary, though, is the race for the open seat on Wisconsin's state Supreme Court. Wisconsin has 4 candidates running, 2 leaning conservative, 2 leaning liberal. The conservatives on your ballot are former Justice Dan Kelly and Waukesha Circuit Judge Jennifer Dorow. She presided over the Waukesha Christmas Parade case. Now, the 2 liberal-leaning candidates are Dane County Judge Everett Mitchell and Milwaukee County Judge Janet Protasewicz. The top 2 candidates in tomorrow's primary, regardless of party, advance to April's final election. And the state has already seen a record amount of ad spending for this race, with Protasewicz's fundraising far surpassing their opponents. If either of the 2 liberal justices win in April, the court would flip to a 4-3 liberal majority. Conservatives have held the majority for the last 14 years. And before you head to the polls tomorrow, keep these things in mind. Bring a photo ID to your polling place. This could be a driver's license or passport. If you need to register, you can do it same day. You'll need to bring proof of your current address, like a lease or a pay stub. If you're unsure if you're registered or don't know the candidates on your ballot, just head to myvote.wi.gov. This election won't lead to the election of any candidates, but rather will nominate top candidates for the general election in April. La Crosse City Clerk Nikki Elson expects a relatively low voter turnout.
Historically, the spring primary has never exceeded 20%. We're usually always somewhere between 17 and 18%.
But as she's alluded to, Elson says it's possible more people vote this time around because of the state Supreme Court race. President Biden rode 10 hours by train from the Polish border for an unannounced visit to Kyiv on Monday. Mr. Biden met with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and spoke in the war-torn capital, vowing unwavering commitment in U.S. support of Ukraine as it defends against Russia's invasion. CBS News correspondent Nicole D'Antonio reports from the White House.
President Biden's unannounced visit to Kyiv comes as Russia's invasion enters its 2nd year this week.
Putin's war of conquest is failing. Russia's military has lost half its territory it once occupied.
The president spent more than 5 hours at the Ukrainian capital, meeting with President Volodymyr Zelensky to talk about the next steps in the war, including newly announced plans to send Ukraine nearly $500 million in additional U.S. military equipment.
I thought it was critical that there not be any doubt, none whatsoever, about U.S. support for Ukraine.
Thank you for your leadership. Thanks, bipartisan support. Thanks, Congress.
The 2 leaders took time to honor Ukraine's fallen soldiers. At one point during the tour, air raid sirens sounded, giving President Biden a sense of what Ukrainians endure every day across their war-torn country.
The American stands with you, and the world stands with you. Kyiv has captured a part of my heart, I must say.
Here in the U.S., while some Republicans commended the president for his visit to Kyiv, others were critical.
Representative Scott Perry of Pennsylvania tweeted, "Breathtaking that President Biden can show up in Ukraine to ensure their border is secure, but can't do the same for America." After the visit, President Biden traveled to Poland for talks with its president and other Eastern European allies. Nicole.
Still to come on News 8 Now, honoring the Carter legacy. Relatives and other admirers are keeping former President Jimmy Carter in their thoughts as he spends the last days of his life in hospice care.
During the President's Day sale at Home Furniture, everything is on sale. This table and stools are now just $4.99 and get 6-year special financing with no money down and no minimum purchase, plus free shipping. The President's Day sale, now at Home Furniture.
Get 11% off everything at Menards. We've got all your automotive needs covered, from tools and accessories to maintenance and everything in between. Wiper blades? Copy that. Motor oil? Done. Trust Menards to help out with all of your automotive needs. Get superior engine protection with Valvoline Daily Protection Motor Oil. It's formulated with advanced additives for year-round engine protection. Pick up a quart today for just $3.99 after rebate at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
For 46 years straight, more of you have trusted Ford F-Series trucks to help save the day. Stretch the weekend, haul, or tow. Just about anything, anywhere. That's because they're built Ford tough. And it's why Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight. And for that, we thank you.
Now get 2.9% financing for 60 months plus $3,500 in total savings on a Ford F-150 XLT only at your Northland Ford dealers.
Goodwill starts with you every time you shop and donate. Your support opens the door to new opportunities and creates possibilities for people with barriers to employment. When you shop Goodwill, you'll find home decor, clothing that fits your unique style, and other one-of-a-kind treasures. You'll also keep items out of the landfill, all while supporting job training, financial coaching, and more. When you shop at and donate to Goodwill, you open doors to possibilities for neighbors in your community. Goodwill starts with you.
Jolivet Family Farms, known for farm-fresh fruit and vegetables, but featuring so much more. Come see all that we have. Homemade bakery, large selection of locally produced honey, gourmet popcorn, craft beer, wine, and cheese, meat and seafood, arts and crafts, and so much more. There is no substitute for homegrown freshness. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
During the President's Day sale at Home Sleep Express, get up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets with free delivery, free setup, and a free $300 shopping cart. Plus, get 5-year interest-free financing. The Tempur-Pedic President's Day sale at Home Sleep Express.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
This President's Day, many people are sharing their thoughts and prayers for the nation's 39th Commander-in-Chief, President Jimmy Carter. He's receiving hospice care at his home in Plains, Georgia. Mike Helgren is in the former president's hometown and spoke with those honoring the Carter legacy.
Here at the Jimmy Carter National Historical Park in Plains, Georgia, we found admirers from near and far, all coming to honor the former president's legacy.
To me, I mean, he's my uncle, and I think he's the best.
Leanne Smith is President Carter's niece and lives in her Aunt Rosalind's childhood home. She says her uncle's impact is unmatched.
I think the peace and the love for people, and you just want to know, is it going to continue, you know? At the level I think he promoted it.
The Historical Park and Museum at Carter's Old High School expects a high volume of visitors this particular President's Day as the 98-year-old receives hospice care in his home.
He has led a good life. He has served his Lord, and as he says, he's ready to go. He's very peaceful about it.
Relatives say here around town you don't see one Carter without the other, referring to former First Lady Rosalind Carter at her husband's side for 76 years.
They have done so much for this town, for this state, for the country and the world.
Park Superintendent Jill Stuckey is a close friend of the Carters and expects the former president will remain tough until the end.
Never count him out. He is amazingly strong and resilient.
The Carter baton of loving service will ultimately pass to the next generations.
It's just time for us to step up.
Continuing a life of leading by example. Mike Helgren, CBS News, Plains, Georgia.
Touching reports. Well, coming up, new research links a certain group of sugars we've all had at some point to some serious complications. Gunderson Health System experts have some adjustments to lower your risk of heart disease.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. We are not alone in terms of meteorologists like myself tracking this storm system. Look at the real estate the headlines cover on this storm system, but we still have a winter storm watch for our area. I'll let you know what that means with my 8-day forecast after the break.
If anybody asks me, like, why should I come work for Phillips, it's just more like a family. If you want to be a part of a family and a growing team, it's a place to be.
Phillips is hiring administrative assistant and sales consultants. Love what you do. Go to PhillipsOutdoorServices.com for more information and to apply.
In the Northland, the future belongs to everyone. So we created the all-time best-selling SUV for everyone, Ford Explorer. With an available 3-liter EcoBoost V6 engine that delivers 400 horsepower in one stylish package. Because the SUV of the future is made for the Northland. Ford Explorer. Drive one today. Now get 0% financing for 36 months on Ford Explorer, Edge, and Escape. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
Madison liberals are trying to take over the Wisconsin Supreme Court. That's why we need to elect conservative Justice Dan Kelly. Dan Kelly has a proven record of protecting our freedoms and cast the deciding vote to end the COVID lockdowns of our schools and businesses. Sheriffs across Wisconsin have endorsed Dan Kelly because he has a record of enforcing the law. On February 21st, vote conservative Justice Dan Kelly for Wisconsin Supreme Court. Fair Courts America paid for and is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Welcome to the brand new Holiday Inn Express and Suites. Whether you're here for business, family events, or a weekend getaway, we've got you covered. Overtired? Overworked? Lay down in one of our super comfy beds. Got kids? Our adjoining rooms are perfect for a restful night's sleep. Let the kids burn off energy in our kiddie pool while you relax in our hot tub. Come check in and check out our brand new Holiday Express and Suites in Onalaska La Crosse.
Cooley Auto Service Center is ready to handle any of your repairs. From suspension and brakes to routine maintenance, we've got the certified technicians to care for you and your vehicle. Honest, friendly, and dependable team to get you back on the road quickly. Conveniently located at 700 Monitor Street or online at cooleyauto.com. Cooley Auto Service Center. Service you need, care you deserve.
What makes Phillips unique to me is that I never come into work feeling like a number. Ben, Brianna, Tyler, everybody in the office, they really just make coming in every day enjoyable, and I think that's really important.
Free sugars are not financially free. They are the sugar found in the affordable and convenient goods we see all over the place. Processed food, soda, syrup, even some fruit juices. But those free sugary foods are more likely to cause heart disease and stroke. New research from medical journal BMC Medicine says every 5% of someone's energy that comes from that sugar, the risk of heart disease goes up 6% and risk of stroke goes up 10%. Gunderson Health System experts say introducing a balanced diet and sticking to it can bring those risks down.
Day to day, we stick to the healthy diet, do 30 minutes of exercise every day, whatever we can do. These are the easy way to do and to prevent long-term.
Researchers say eating more fruits, vegetables, and fiber can also lower the risk. The sugars naturally occurring in fruits and vegetables are not the same as free sugars and don't carry the same risk. Meantime, Gunderson and the La Crosse YMCA are teaming up once again to support community members with diabetes. This year's schedule for the Diabetes Support Group is coming up right there on your screen. In-person sessions will be at the Healthy Living Center in the Dahl Family YMCA. That's on La Crosse's Main Street. All classes run from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. Organizers say all newcomers get a free 1-month YMCA membership. For questions on joining, we will post contact info at news8000.com. We've had a fairly mild month of February, but Bill, it is time to bust out the snow tracker this week.
Yeah, Mother Nature likes to remind us that it is indeed February still, and we have winter left across the upper Midwest, and this week's going to be a perfect reminder of that. Of course, with the burst of snow today with that little clipper system caused some issues as well. All right, back to that winter weather alert map. Again, all of our viewing area in a winter storm watch, the exception Winneshiek, Allamakee, Crawford, Richland counties far south. Local timing from 6 o'clock tomorrow evening through 6 o'clock Thursday evening. Now, here are some key points and details that I want you to take away, because whenever we have a prolonged event like this, a multiple round event like this, it can get really confusing and depending on which weather outlet you tend to follow in terms of what kind of information you're getting. I've already had lots and lots of questions on social media and over the phone and from friends, family, you name it. All right, round one will be later tomorrow into Wednesday morning. I'm expecting a period of light to moderate snow with this first round, and the totals look to range from about 1 inch in our far southern communities, maybe even that, to as much as 5 or 6 inches in some of our northern communities. Now, this will impact travel and most likely the Tuesday evening and especially Wednesday morning commutes. Round two, and this is the more significant one, later Wednesday night and into Thursday, especially through early afternoon Thursday. Moderate to heavy snow at times, maybe a winter mix to the south. Still a question mark with that, and that's going to impact snowfall totals, so something to kind of park in the back of your head. Another 6 inches plus possible with that second round, and it's going to be windy as well. That could cause some blowing and drifting, especially in open areas and on the ridge tops, and I'm expecting significant travel impacts across the tri-state area, the upper Midwest, from this second round Wednesday afternoon and into Thursday. So again, 2 distinct rounds of wintry weather with this event this week. It's not one massive storm system. All right. Today, if that wasn't enough, we had the Clipper with the snow showers. That is now over towards the Green Bay area, moving over Lakes Michigan and Superior. There's the Clipper. Here's the round that I was talking about for tomorrow night. And then here's round 2, the main storm for later Wednesday and into Thursday, kind of lined up to impact our area this week. Now, Sky Tracker showing just some flurries left from that passing Clipper to the north this evening. Otherwise, a mix of stars and clouds overnight. Here comes round 1 later Tuesday, and again, that may impact the Tuesday evening commute. Keep that in mind if you're heading out to vote tomorrow. You might want to do it earlier in the day. And then a band of snow sets up kind of right along the I-90 corridor or north overnight, but notice the lull as we head into Wednesday morning before the main round comes in, round 2, later Wednesday and into Wednesday night. Here's that wintry mix that I'm watching closely to see how far north that gets. But we're going to see these heavy bands of snow move through later Wednesday night and into part of Thursday as well. Now here's only round 1. Again, keep an eye on these graphics. 2 to 5 inches plus from, say, I-90 and northward is the way it's looking right now, with lighter totals down to the south. All is quiet right now, but boy, that could change as we head through the next several days. So for tonight, 15 degrees, scattered clouds, and rather windy. That's going to be the main concern tonight, a blustery night. Tomorrow, 29. Most of the day will be dry. That chance of snow not until late in the afternoon and into tomorrow night, developing from west to east. So we'll have tomorrow night as an alert night, if you will. Alert days for Wednesday and Thursday. Again, that snow will taper for a time Wednesday morning, but pick up again later in the day and into Wednesday night. And then the snow tapers later Thursday. Highs in the mid to upper 20s both of those days. Again, travel impacts both Wednesday and Thursday. Friday, dry, and then another little chance for some light snow Friday night, but colder on Friday. Highs around 19, back in the 30s for Saturday and Sunday. This is one of those forecasts where I could probably talk to you for 30 minutes and you'd still have questions. So we're doing our best to get that information out so that you can understand it. But my best advice, just follow along on our weather app, pay attention to our forecasts, and read the details because you need to know them.
Always important. Thanks, Bill.
Okay.
When we come back this evening, a taste of the Big Easy's big celebration right in the Cooley region. Ella Crescent School getting into the Mardi Gras spirit.
20th Annual Early Bird Home Show, lowest prices of the year on 2023 projects. Only at the Ford Store Home Improvements, 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse. Get started today.
Founded on hard work, dedication, respect, and integrity, we at Maxwell White understand the importance of home comfort. Maxwell White strives to provide our customers with a positive experience every time. Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Spring Workwear event is going on now, featuring rugged name brand workwear and footwear at unbeatable prices. Right now, earn $25 in Carhartt bucks when you spend $125 on Carhartt gear. Our entire stock of Wells Lamont gloves are 25% off for rewards members. And men's work and sport pocket tees are buy one, get one free. Plus, get Blaine's best price promise, the guaranteed lowest price, or we'll match it.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Cooley Auto Service Center is ready to handle any of your repairs. From suspension and brakes to routine maintenance, we've got the certified technicians to care for you and your vehicle. Honest, friendly, and dependable team to get you back on the road quickly. Conveniently located at 700 Monitor Street or online at cooleyauto.com. Cooley Auto Service Center. Service you need, care you deserve.
Winter is here.
And with winter weather come accidents and mishaps. Whether you're on your way to work, walking the dog, or out on the trail, accidents can happen.
That's why we have insurance, to help with the unexpected accidents that are not your fault.
At Bygoff and Rohde, we'll help you get the insurance settlement you deserve to pay your medical bills, your lost wages, and get your life back on track.
If you're injured, call us.
Call Bygoff and Rohde.
Sick of running out of hot water? The professionals at Maxwell White are here to handle all of your water heater needs. Our licensed technicians can install, repair, or replace any type of water heater with same-day or next-day service. Call Maxwell White. Plumbing done right.
An entire episode of E.T. devoted to all things Dolly Parton.
Not a thing wrong with that.
Next E.T.
You expect more. So thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Mardi Gras kicks off officially tomorrow, but students at Crucifixion School in La Crescent are getting a head start on celebrations. Activities for the 150 kids in attendance included a toilet paper toss and cakewalk. The event helps fund field trips and supplies for the kids. With both fundraising and fun activities involved, it's the biggest event of the year for both parents and the little ones.
The kids look forward to this day every year. I think it's their favorite day of the year because, well, they get cotton candy, they get to run around with their friends, win prizes.
Sounds like a pretty fun day to me. If you act quickly, you and your kids could get in on the Mardi Gras fun too. Today's event ending at 6, so a few more minutes left. We will have another look at tonight's forecast right after this break.
I'm voting for Judge Janet Protasewicz for Supreme Court.
She believes in our freedom to make our own decisions when it comes to abortion.
Extremists want to ban abortion,
even in cases of rape and the health of the mother.
Judge Janet Protasewicz is the change Wisconsin needs.
In the Northland, the future belongs to everyone. So we created the all-time best-selling SUV for everyone, Ford Explorer. With an available 3-liter EcoBoost V6 engine that delivers 400 horsepower in one stylish package. Because the SUV of the future is made for the Northland. Ford Explorer. Drive one today. Now get 0% financing for 36 months on Ford Explorer, Edge, and Escape. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you. So it's crispy outside, flaky inside. Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Looking for a bank that puts you first? Union State Bank is a community-owned bank looking to provide quality products and services to help make your banking easier. We take pride in getting to know our customers and understanding their needs. We are committed to helping you, your family, or your business with all your financial needs. We're here for you and we welcome you to bank with us. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Closeouts and clearances, deals and sales, pickup or delivery. It's tax return season at Black River Furniture Outlet. Shop great prices on Ashley, Patnapper, and Best Craft Furnishings. Buy sectionals, sofas, and recliners with power options. Accessorize with pieces like lamps, hanging art, and the area's largest selection of rugs. Winter is the best time to get cozy on a new mattress. Try out hybrid, double-sided, and all-foam mattresses on an adjustable base today. Family and veteran-owned, Black River Furniture and Cabin Outlet, Black River Falls.
A former prosecutor, now circuit court judge, Janet Protasewicz. On the Supreme Court, she'll be a common-sense judge. She believes in abortion rights, fairness for all, and protecting public safety. Janet Protasewicz for Supreme Court.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News, why are some chemicals banned in Europe but used in American food? We go in-depth tonight to look at how some of these ingredients may be linked to cancer. That's all tonight right here on the CBS Evening News.
Coming up on News 8 Now at 6, these seniors are part of a new generation of gamers, residents of a senior living facility in New York City using virtual reality as a form of fun and therapy. Therapists say VR is a healthy way to reminisce on the past. We'll have more on that story tonight at 6.
Lots to talk about, so I thought I'd show the almanac now. 44 was the high, 19 the low. That quick burst of an inch of snow out of the La Crosse airport. Boy, it melted just as fast as it came down, though. Scattered clouds, windy overnight, lows around 15. 2 rounds of wintry precipitation on the way. The first tomorrow night, and the second later Wednesday into Thursday. Several inches of snow possible across the region by Thursday night.
Buckle up, everybody. Thank you, Bill, and thanks for joining us tonight at 5. We'll see you at 6.